Hi, this is Masenya of Masenya Attorneys Incorporated, a law firm based in Centurion, Republic of South Africa. We boast 24 years of legal practice in the areas of commercial and tax laws. My professional team and I have over the years proved great success in assisting numerous clients with a myriad of commercial and tax matters involving millions of rands. We are skilled, experienced, qualified, and have the capacity to assist you. Email us at clients@cntlaw.co.za or call us 011-318-6592 or 084-383-7747. All consultations are strictly by appointment.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Solomon's Temple. I'm Uncle Solomon. Good to be with you. Today, that is Monday, the 9th of December. We're just counting down days before the end of the year, before Christmas and New Year, obviously. And I hope you're doing very well. Please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and also check out the videos that we have put together. If you're seeking for YouTube training, mentorship, for you to be able to make money off YouTube, get in touch with me on the number on the screen. I charge a little bit for mentorship and training on how to effectively create content that would hopefully make you money on YouTube, because a lot of people are making money off YouTube. In the next few days, I'm not going to be able to make so many videos. So maybe I should just say it now. I'm traveling. I'll be out in Nigeria for a couple of days. I leave somehow tonight, early morning, to Nigeria. And yeah, if you're in Nigeria, in the city of Abuja or in Lagos, give me a shout. Send me a message. Maybe we can meet, hook up. You know, you never just know. So I want to touch on Apostle Joshua Selman, whom a lot of you guys, or not all of you guys, are familiar with him. A teacher and also somebody who's well known the last few years. You know, his videos, his teachings sort of like vibrated with a lot of people who embraced it. And that's good. You know, I think his teachings are great, even though I do not agree with some of it myself. And I don't follow him myself. I don't follow his teachings. I don't think I've ever listened to 3 minutes or 2 minutes of his teaching, to be honest with you. But I see a whole lot of his content around, or news around him and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. The season of my life that I'm in right now, the kind of content that comes from him, it's not really the kind of content that I'm seeking for. And we all have seasons in our lives where we change, where we're seeking for certain content in certain way. I'm in a season in my life actually where it's about me and God. You know, yes, you can be inspired and also learn from others. That's very important. And it's good to see a lot of you guys following him and all that. We somehow come from the same state, Plateau State in Nigeria. I never met him before. He's been to Johannesburg several times, never met him before. But a lot of people are asking, why is he not married? When is he getting married and all that kind of stuff? And I feel some of it, or a lot of it, is actually from a good place. He is not married. He is, if I'm correct, 44 years of age, unmarried. And sometimes you do find people like that. A matter of fact, on Saturday, we went to watch a football game, under 17 football game between South Africa and Comoros on the 17 Southern Africa tournament. And we ran into Banyana captain, former captain, who is South African national team, female national team coach, Desiree Ellis. I actually have a photo that my kids took with her. I would have posted here. And we got talking, and she just saw me with a Nigerian jersey, and she got talking and like, no, I'm a journalist and all that. And she just took over. Long story short, my kids were complaining that she was talking too much. We're supposed to go into the stadium. We're right there at the gate of the stadium. But she got talking. I could see she wanted to engage me. She is very passionate. You know, there are people who are very passionate. She would talk about certain players, statistics, African football. We talk about just everything, you know. And she went on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And I could see that she's very, very passionate about football as a coach. That's why she's been very successful. And I feel people like Joshua Selman are the same way. There are people who totally forget time just to concentrate. And Banyana coach, she's almost 60 now. She's never been married. All her life is just soccer. And there are people who are that way. Either they get married late or never really get married because they are focused on that mission, their life mission. I don't know about Selman, but being a clergy, an apostle, and leading Koinonia Global, a lot of people would wish for him to be married, so he can create another example for people that are following him. So this just the weekend just passed. Is that actually is it yesterday or Sunday? There was quite a lot of news online about this lady. Her name is Sandra Are. So they call her Cell Woman. So he is Cell Man. So they call her Cell Woman. Why? Because it's been said that they've been in a relationship for a very, very long time. And she is the one that he's going to get married to. I know even over the years, a lot of that sort of like news have come up a few times. But this time she was celebrating her birthday and there was a lot of focus. And they've known each other and I think they know each other very, very closely and they've worked with each other. She's involved in his ministry right from their days in Zaria in the northern part of Nigeria. So this is them together just recently at her birthday. Just photos, obviously see the way she's looking at him. This is her, Sandra. This is them again, and this is her here. I think there's a prayer going on. So one of his friends actually was said to have made a comment on social media, and this is what he said. So according to Joshua Selman's best friend, Olufu Keji Ijimi Adegbeyi, in a message to her on social media, he said, "We're in Zaria, Nigeria, and indeed the global Koinonia family can't wait for the bigger celebration of the Apostolic Union next year. Thank you for standing by Apostle through the years, Ma. You have sacrificed so much of your personal and private life just to support him into being the mighty man of God he is today. And we bless God because your sacrifice and support is evident in his life and ministry today." So from this post, from who they say is his best friend, is clear that he's going to get married next year. If we are to believe these posts, he's going to get married next year. And also it is very clear that she's been very supportive behind the scene. Maybe they're very private people when it comes to that part of them, where they love to keep that. You don't hear him talking about her. You don't hear her talking about him, but you see them together certain times and at certain places. Maybe they're just private people, right? Maybe they're just private people. And one thing I can tell you is for somebody like him, I think he's 44, somebody like him who has this sort of attention and influence, it's going to be a lot of distraction from women. It's just a fact, right? You travel around the world, women would be, matter of fact, some women from the UK or Nigeria or from South Africa or the US will fly into Abuja, go to his church, because they feel God told them, you are my husband. He doesn't even know them, but you hear those kind of and stuff. So we hope that what you said of it would be great if they intend to get married, sell man and sell woman. If they intend to get married, we hope that that's going to be we hope and wish them the best, isn't it? And a lot of people have been saying, well, it's long overdue and all that. People get married for different reasons or different seasons in their lives and all that kind of stuff. I'm a big believer. If you feel right to get married, then that's the right time to get married. There's no time. But if you desire to get married and have kids, so be it. Right? So be it. So we see Latu here saying, well, it's long overdue. All right. Lume say, how can a man of God be in a relationship? I don't understand this question. I mean, how do you get to know somebody? How do you get to meet somebody you can marry if you're not in a relationship first? You want an arranged marriage, maybe? Kutemba says they fit each other. All right. Abi here says marriage is good. Some people are side chicks and side niggas in what is called relationship. Brenda, finally, long awaited. Congratulations to Apostle. Kutemba says, I am the same. At times, Solomon, we don't meet the right soulmate. I get you. Tammy here is saying, Solomon, since last week I was saying to myself, why isn't he not married? And if he's not getting married, well, I hope those questions would be answered, very soon. Last few comments. Here is saying, are both not having kids before? No, they don't have kids at all. And especially when you grow up in the north, in northern part of Nigeria, in northern part of Nigeria, it's difficult to have single mothers or baby daddies. There are, but it's not a culture. So it's not overwhelming, and there's no pressure. A family would not pressure you to have kids. When you're not married, they will pressure you to get married and then have kids. That's the overwhelming culture in the northern part of Nigeria. Francis says, bro, this dude should get married. He's not financially incapacitated or lacks an ear to hear God. They have been in friendship for over years. So what's holding him? Please, this pastor should show a little. All right, a little example. Okay, I get you. Well, keep praying for them. I'm sure they will desire to get married soon. And if he decides to get married, and I mean, he loves her, or they are friends, or they're in a relationship, if he decides to get married to her, then it would happen. And if he decides not to get married to her, we'd see it. And I wouldn't see anything wrong with it, or if he decides not to ever get married, it's all up to him. So keep praying for them, guys. Thank you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.